Hi everybody, my name's Tracy Payne, and I'd like to welcome you to the Shooting Stars Group. We're absolutely thrilled to have you as part of the team. Myself and Harvey joined Clean Easy back in 2006. It was a way of bringing in some extra money to work around the kids, to pay a few credit cards, the normal stuff that most people find themselves needing to do. We, at the time, didn't really understand fully what we got our hands on, and we certainly wouldn't have seen ourselves now, 11 years on, working from home, 4 kids. We've been all over the world free with Clean Easy on lots of their holiday incentives, and we earn a really great income from it now. And most of all, we've got a fantastic team. We've met some amazing people, and we have a whole heap of fun building this business together. So we're really excited to have you on board. The next 45 minutes are really about getting you guys off to the fastest start possible. The great thing with Clean Easy is that we have a proven success system, and what we're going to share with you over the next 45 minutes is our success system for getting you set up online. We have a separate catalogue induction that we'll share with you later, but right now we want to get your online facilities up and running, get you some customers and get you some orders coming in so you can see how amazing this business really is. So you've got around, depending on how quickly you're watching this webinar, from when you joined, you've got around 48, 72 hours until your catalogue pack comes with you. Now that could be our initial 10 catalogue starter pack, it could be our 50 catalogue starter pack, or you may have gone for the big 250 catalogue starter pack. They'll be with you shortly. Our proven success system for online selling is helping distributors all over the country. So what we're going to do with you over the next few hours and over the next couple of days is help you to get your selling groups up and running. We're going to show you where you can get the 15 products from so that you can get those into your group straight away. And we want to make sure you've done that before you add any friends to the group. We're going to show you how to ask your friends for help, so how to get them looking at your group, commenting on your group and getting some orders coming through. We're going to show you where to join other local buying for our group so you can start finding new customers. We're going to show you how many products you need to be posting in your groups and how regularly you need to be doing that. How you need to build up your own selling group as well. How to use those first 3 catalogues that you're going to have coming through and who to give those to, and how to build up your online customer base and all the things that are going to make your group rock and roll. As I said, we've got a proven success system, and all you've got to do is follow that and have the same success. So, first step is to get your own group up and running. Now, your sponsor will send you a group link, or you may have already set up a group link yourself. The key is that you want to make it stand out. You don't want to put Clean Easy or K-Life in the group name. This is all about branding you. So take a moment to think up something snazzy, something that's going to make it stand out. You can change your group name if you need to. Don't worry if you can't think of the right name right now. Now, you'll have been added to our team edited photos tool, and at the top of that is a pinned post, and you'll have been directed to copy and paste the 15 product images that are in that post into your group. So this is what you need to do first. Once that's been done, you can then add your real friends to your selling group. So those people that you do genuinely know on Facebook, those that you have conversations with, they're the people that you want to ask and add to your group first. Once you've added them, it's really important that you send a private message to them. And do that one-on-one, not as a big group message. Individually message them and talk to them how you would normally talk to them. There's an example message at the bottom of the page there. But put it in your own words. Put it in how you would talk to your friends. And all you're really doing is asking them to help and support you with your business, to have a look at some of your products, to comment on some stuff, to like some stuff. By all means, to shop with you, have a look at the catalogue, have a look at the items and place some orders. Don't be shy in asking them to order with you, but you're really just asking them for their help and to make it look busy. And if they do add people to the group for you, which many of them will, then tag them in and thank them and make them feel really good for doing that. Once you've done that, then add everybody else that you've got on your friends list. So regardless of how well you know them, some people will leave your group. That is perfectly normal. So don't worry about that. That's going to happen. But add everybody anyway. If you go to cleaneasy.co.uk, you'll see at the top there is a tab that says Browse Catalogues. When you click on that link, it will open up our current product range for you. And there's the little link there, cleaneasy.co.uk/my catalogues. That's the link that you can send out to your friends and family for them to have a look at all your current products. And you can also click on each of those catalogues individually, and that will bring up its own link. If you want to send catalogues one-on-one, you might send them out the collections this week, you might send them a personalised one next week, and you can do all of those individually. There's about 6 or 7 catalogues on there that you can actually have a look at. We have loads of products, over 1,500 products at any one time. We absolutely sell to the masses, which is why our business is going right now for over 94 years. We have such a success history. Once you've added everyone to your group, pop a little welcome post into your group with a link to your current catalogues. Now, you might put the full catalogue link there. I tend to use Bitly and just shorten the link so you've not got to copy so much. Rather than the catalogue picture opening up at the bottom, switch that off and instead put a nice friendly welcome picture. Because what you're going to do once you've posted that is you're going to click on the little arrow to the right of that post and you're going to pin it to the top of your group. And what that means is every time someone goes into your group, they are going to see that welcome post first. And also do make sure you put that little recruitment message on there. Now, you might right now not be thinking about recruiting anybody because you're learning the ropes. However, if one of your friends loved the products and was keen to make some extra money, you would definitely want them in your team. You wouldn't want them to go and join somebody else. So do let people know that you're recruiting, and rest assured that if anyone does inquire or ask you for info, then all you've got to do is ask us what to do, and we will help you to get your team members in and help you to look at them. Don't hold back. Go for absolutely all of it right away. So with your group, it's really important now that you build relationships with your customers. Facebook is all about relationship marketing. And there's a couple of different ways that you can do that. Putting a poll in your group, you have the option when you do a post to do a poll, and you might ask something in there like, what products would you like to see today? Would you like kitchen gadgets? Would you like personalised products? Would you like to see some of our wedding gifts? Would you like to see some of our baby items? And maybe give them a few selections. And then what people will do is they will choose what they want to see. And if you do that once a week, that's a great way of making sure you're advertising products that your particular customers would like to see. Because it's different for everybody, different ages, different types of people coming in there. If people buy from you, ask them to review your product, ask them to put some feedback on your group. So you might want to start a little feedback post, and you can ask people, you can tag people in and ask them to leave a review on there for you. And at the end of each day, you can bump that post up to the top of your group. So any new members coming in can see that people love your products, they can see that you're reputable and trustworthy while you're building up your shopping reputation. So that really makes a difference. Always welcome your new members as well. If you went into a shop, you'd like to be welcomed. You always were asked if they need any help. You may be shown around. So you can do the same things with your online shop group. You know, make it friendly, welcome your new members, drop them a message, introduce yourself, send them the catalogue link, let them know if they have any questions at all that they can speak to you. So always say hello and send them the little links to your group. Your group's got to be fun and fresh. It's not just a place where you're going to sell. In fact, you will sell more if your group is fun and fresh. How can you make it like that? Games and competitions are great. Funny videos, you know, the cat videos, you know, the people falling over videos. Little interesting videos. So there's some great little ones out there about how to use household items. Did you know how to do this? Did you know there were 50,000 uses for vinegar or lemon, or tailor it to the market within your group? So if you're selling household items, some of those household videos with little tips are brilliant. So, you know, post a couple of videos a week anything that people can comment on and like on. Interaction and conversation is key. So any posts where people have to give their opinion. So there's some great ones on Facebook you can copy. You know, how do you like your tea? What do you call this bacon sandwich? Is it a sandwich? Is it a back? Is it a roll? Anything where people have to give their opinion. What that does is it gets people commenting in your group, and Facebook love that. And then what you need to do is comment and reply back. It builds up your relationship with your friends and family and your customers. And the more interaction you have, the more of your posts will be shown on their timeline. So it gets your business out there. So it's win-win for everybody. And it really does give you the opportunity to get to know your group members. So 2 to 3 interactive posts every week is absolutely key in keeping your group fresh. Online parties, I know lots of you have done those before. Lots of our team do online parties. They're definitely really trendy right now. And going live on Facebook, oh, does that sound scary? It was scary to me when I did it as well. Do you know, it's really easy. And what I do when I get my delivery, we have deliveries coming in every week, sometimes twice a week. And I unpack my delivery in front of my laptop on a Facebook Live. And people love seeing the products as they come out of the box. The anticipation of what's in there. You might have a couple of favourite products that you demo. That's all you've got to do. Facebook love it when you go live. It really puts your videos and your business out there, and it gives customers a real opportunity to get to know you. So definitely go live. Once a week at least, go live in your groups and on your own profile. Keep adding new customers. So, you know, keep adding new friends, keep adding new customers, and people that are shopping with you on local buy and sell groups, add them to your group as well. Keep asking people to add people to your group as well. Keep on growing it. As I've already said, you know, regularly bump up your product reviews and get those in there as well, so customers can see that you're credible. When you are adding your product to your group, add them one at a time, and really nice, clear picture and not too much description, because we want to entice people to ask us questions. We want to create conversation. And if you've put War and Peace in your product post, they have no reason to contact you unless they want to buy. Whereas that communication you have when they're asking you questions, a lot of the time can entice them to buy with you because they like you. When you do start to get your deliveries, take photos of your products so you can advertise real life products. They're great if you're advertising on Marketplace. We have apps such as Shop and eBay and all those sorts of places. Real life photos are really popular on there. So start building up a library of real life photos, and always have a recruitment post in your group as well. From day one, like we've said, you don't want to miss out on any friends and family that might be interested, and they may have been talking to another distributor, and then when they realise that you do it too, they would much rather join you. They've got to know that you're recruiting. So your group is now up and running, and you can get it up and running literally within an hour of joining. Your group can be running and you can be taking orders. But now what we want to do is we want to expand, and we want to look for more customers. Because initially you're going to get that flurry of orders from your friends and family that you have through. But then we want to start finding more customers, and there are millions of them out there. We just need to get ourselves out there, and we need to go fishing for them. So a really great place to do that is from other buy and sell groups. Now we recommend that you start local. The reason for that is people will be able to come and collect you easily, or you can go and deliver for free easily, and that's a massive selling point. And if they're local, you can offer to drop them in a catalogue once every 4 weeks, and then you'll get more orders that way through your catalogue. They get to meet you, and you build up that relationship with them. So, and they recommend their friends that live locally as well. So it's a massive way to build your business in the early weeks. So search for local buy and sell groups, and we recommend that you start off joining 5 a day and build it up over the first week or two to where you're joining 10 groups a day. No more, no less, okay? You need to do it consistently, and you need to make sure that you don't join too many straight away. Any unusual activity within your Facebook arena will alert Facebook. And you are allowed to join groups, you're not doing anything wrong. But if you don't normally join groups and all of a sudden you start joining 50 in a day, that's going to spike your activity and they will assume that your account has been hacked and they will put a stop on it temporarily. So keep your numbers 5 to 10 and you want to join at least 50 groups and keep building it up. There's hundreds of groups and the more you're in, the more customers you're going to find. The easiest way to do that is to type buy and sell. You're looking for buy and sell groups initially and put your local area in. And then just click on the groups tab and it will bring up lots of different groups in your area and then start to change the area, try different towns. You then might search for baby groups, wedding groups, all these different places where you can sell your products. Now in these buy and sell groups, we want to advertise around 3 products a day. And we're going to build up the amount of groups we're posting daily. That's going to increase over time. Please don't advertise your direct shop link in those groups. You have a link which is Facebook / and your shop name. If you advertise that all the time in other groups, that link will go toxic and you won't be able to use it anymore. Instead, you're better to put search for and your shop name or hashtag and your shop name. Both of those work really, really well. Really important that you take your time with posting. You've got to build up your Facebook reach. So we recommend that you initially advertise 3 products in around 10 to 20 groups a day. Spread that out throughout the day and do that for the first 4 or 5 days. And then add another 5 groups in. So now you're maybe doing 25 groups a day. And do that for another 4 or 5 days. And then add another 5. So now you may be advertising in around 30 groups a day. And you want to build it up and take your time. Every 4 to 5 days, add another 5 groups in. And build it up so you're posting in around 60 groups a day. That's the kind of target that you're looking for. And as we've already said, if you've got real life photos as you start to get your deliveries, use real life pictures. That works really well on Facebook. And not too much information. We will have the descriptions on the company website, but I urge you to make the conversation personal. Put your personality on it and use your own wording. You want to stand out. For example, we have a 3-tray buffet server. One of those big silver dishes with 3 compartments in that you can put food in for a buffet. Now, if I saw that advertised as a 3-tray buffet server, stainless steel, whatever size it was, as the description is on the website, that wouldn't attract you to buy it. However, if somebody had advertised that and said, sick of being the only one in the kitchen at Christmas time, everyone else is sitting around drinking a glass of wine and you're desperately trying to dish up dinner, why don't you use one of our buffet servers, dish it up, put it in the middle of the table, let everyone tuck in themselves and enjoy that glass of fizz. That would attract me to buy it. Can you see the difference? So you've got to, where possible, you've got to try and put your own personality on products. Advertise them with some passion and you will get orders. Once somebody comments on one of your posts, they want to order or they want to ask a question, acknowledge the question and take the conversation off screen and secure the order. Really, really easy to do. Marketplace is fantastic. Again, real life products work really well on Marketplace. So use that. You can set the radius so you can work really, really local with that. And then people can come and connect with you. And again, build up Marketplace. That works really, really well. When you're posting your products into Facebook groups, you need to make sure you're using edited product images. We have a fantastic marketing team that take all of our photographs for us. They're all available on our company websites and on the catalogues, but the whole network is using the same products. And when there are thousands of people posting the same products on Facebook, it can send the pictures toxic. So what we need to do is just edit them to make them personal to us. And you can do it very simply with a border and the price and the product name. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And you can use whatever photo editing app you currently use. So, you know, when you're uploading your pictures from your night out or the kids or the dog, and you know, you put funny ears on, whatever it is that you're using currently, you can continue to use that to edit your pictures with a price, with a border, and with the product name. If you're not currently using anything, there's loads of free ones you can use. There's some examples on the screen. Just search for apps if you're doing it in your phone or on your tablet, or just look online if you're doing it on your laptop or computer. Don't be too corporate, so you don't need to put delivery information, you don't need to put order codes, you definitely don't need to put clean, easy or K-Life. This is about branding you, making your products personal. We don't advertise the catalogue links directly on Facebook buy and sell groups. People want to see one product at a time, and they want to have your description, and they want to know how they can buy it from you, because you are the supplier. Okay, so do brand yourself, do keep it fun. There's a couple of examples for you. So one of our beautiful charm bracelets, absolute bargain. Having just bought some Pandora jewellery, £30 for a rose gold coloured charm bracelet is an absolute bargain. So they sell really well. And then there's an example here of our garden lever set. So just a couple of posts there so you can see how they would be advertised. Get yourself a little bit organised. So you're running a business now. It's fantastic. So you need to get yourself organised with a few things. You are going to become a gatherer of orders and customers. So you've got order forms that are coming with your catalogues, or you can just get yourself a notebook. It's really important that you keep a record of your orders, that you've got your customer details, their contact number, their name, their address, all the stuff that you would expect to have. You can let your customers know when the products are arriving. You can organise collection with them, or delivery if you're going to deliver it to them, or if they live at a distance and you're going to post it out, or you're going to use the company courier to post it out. You need to keep a record of all of those things. So get yourself a little corner in the dining room or in your bedroom where you can start to keep a little file with all the information of your new customer base. Definitely get a little bit organised with it. So how can you get some more sales? Online customers do not have to be a one-time only customer order. We get lots of repeat orders from our customers, and we do that by staying in touch with them. So when a customer's ordered with you, you're going to keep a record of their details. You might keep a record of it on a spreadsheet. You might have it in a notebook, whatever works for you. But what you want to do every 4 weeks is you want to send a follow-up to those customers with a link to one of your latest catalogues. Maybe offering them you might offer them a free product, you might offer them a little bundle of products. If you buy this, this and this, you get this one half price or this one free. You might do a special offer with them. You might let them know that as a VIP customer, they're getting first refusal on some limited products. So think outside the box about how you can entice your customers in. When you deliver their products or they collect from you, leave them one of your catalogues. Leave them the personalised one, or leave them the K-Life, or leave them the Clean Easy one, and then ask their permission to add them onto your full catalogue if they're local. Upselling is grouping items together. So you can theme items. We've recently had Pancake Day. So you could group together our frying pan set, our lemon squeezer, our pancake spatula, our egg beater, lots of different products that you could group together and maybe offer a little discount for if they buy all of them. So think outside the box and have a look through the catalogues and have a think of what themes have we got coming up. We've just had Valentine's, we've got Mother's Day coming up. If you're watching this webinar now, we've got Mother's Day coming up in a couple of weeks. You might be watching this in a few months' time. We might have Christmas just around the corner. So have a look at what's coming up and how you can group products together. Doorstep demonstrations are fantastic as well, especially when our Christmas range comes out and we have all the lovely light-up musical products. Have a look at, we've sold loads of our towel bale bundles on the doorstep. They're £22 a time. And when you show customers the bundle and they can have a feel of the towels, they sell really well. So have a look at something that you could demonstrate to get extra orders with. That's really, really popular. You can do online events as well with lots of products. When the new catalogues come out, you can do the catalogue launches. Again, you can send those out to all your online customers. And what about doing a game on your selling group with some prizes or some discounts? You know, you might do a deal or no deal, or, you know, if you share my live, you get to open one of my boxes, and you could have 1 to 10 boxes, and you could have little discounts, or it might be no prize. There can be lots of different things. So anything that's going to create a bit of fun for your customers is really fantastic to do. All of these things will increase your Facebook reach. Facebook reach is the amount of people that will see your posts on a daily basis. Facebook is built on education, entertainment, and empowering. So the further your Facebook reach goes, the more sales and recruitment you're going to get. So that's why we do lots of interaction, lots of lives, lots of communication. It's vital for your Facebook reach, and it's really important that you keep your own profile very, very active. So you need to be posting on your own profile at least 3 times a day, and engaging people in conversation. Another way of being social, as we've already said, is running those weekly polls in your group. You can do them on your own profile as well. Those interactive posts 2 to 3 times a week. Editing your group name, not actually changing your whole group name, but put little emojis or symbols at the beginning or at the end. Every time you do that to your group name, it alerts all of your group members, and you get a flurry of activity in your group. And also asking for recommendations. Do that once a week at least. Ask for a recommendation. It might be, who can anyone recommend a local hairdresser? You can do that in some local buy and sell groups to increase your Facebook reach. And that's really, really popular and very good for being social. You see, Facebook is like a bank account. You put money in and you take money out. When you are advertising and posting products or recruitment adverts, you are taking money out of your Facebook account. And if all you do is take money out, you can very quickly end up with an unhealthy Facebook account. And they limit then the amount of posts that you can do. However, if you are running polls, being interactive, socially chatting on Facebook, sharing funny videos, asking for recommendations, posting on your own timeline, if you're doing lots of those things every day, then you are putting loads of money into your Facebook bank account, which means you can take loads back out. So you can do much more posting. You will get your products and your posts seen far more than if you weren't doing those things. So do take the time to do that. It really will make a massive difference to your business, and it keeps you out of Facebook jail. Oh! We've all been in Facebook jail, don't worry. It's not a scary place to be, but it does slow down your business for a few days and sometimes for a couple of weeks, and you have to then build your Facebook reach back up. So again, think of Facebook like a bank account. Make sure you are putting as much in as you are taking out. In fact, put far more in than you're taking out. So, do's and don'ts for Facebook jail, as we've just already mentioned. Don't use links on your profile or in your shop. Use search for my group. Make sure you're sharing videos. When you share a funny video, post it with a comment, and then it's unique to you. If you just share it but you don't actually comment or put a post with it, it doesn't count. So if I'm sharing a funny video, I will always tag a couple of friends in and say, you need to watch this, it's hilarious. And then that counts for your Facebook bank account. Once you start doing your Facebook recruiting, and we put message me for info on the post, it's really important that the people who are inquiring message you first. If you send lots of PMs to people that you're not connected with, that's taking a lot of money out of your Facebook bank account, and they will prevent you from doing that. However, you can have 100 people or more message you in an hour to ask info, and you can reply to them all with no effects on your Facebook account whatsoever. So it's always important that leads contact you first. You can have 2 Facebook accounts, and if you do want to start recruiting, we do recommend that you have a second account. You need to build it up slowly. You need to make sure you're actively using that one as well, but it will allow you to double the amount of posts once you've built up your Facebook reach. So if you want to keep doing lots of products and you want to start doing lots of advertising, great to have 2 accounts to do that. If you find yourself in jail, don't go and set up a second Facebook account at that time, because they won't allow you. If it gets set up, it will get shut down immediately. You need to set up a second account when your first account is very healthy, and then start building that up as well. So do make sure you're doing the correct levels of activity every single day. Don't post ads with multiple links and things in. If you're bumping up some old posts and posting new posts, make sure you add them all together, because it all counts as your 60 posts a day. And as we've already mentioned, post slowly and don't overjoin groups. 5 a day and then build it up to 10 a day. And again, we've already mentioned the PMs, we've talked about multiple accounts. There are some multiple posting tools and things that come around every so often. We don't recommend posting tools for posting automatically in buy and sell groups, because you need to interact. You can use Facebook Scheduler to schedule posts into groups that you're admin on. So if you're really busy at work and you want to make sure you've got your Facebook posts going in your own group and on your profile, you can schedule them using Facebook Scheduler the night before. You can schedule them for the week, and that's a really good thing to do. You can use Hootsuite to do that. I use SynthShare to do that. So you can do that with any groups that you're admin in, and that's really handy. But normal buy and sell groups that you're just a member of, we don't recommend that you use any multi-post tools, because you will very quickly get restrictions. So you've just got to do the legwork and build those up one at a time. Make sure you bump popular products from your group to the top of your group. So anything that you've got lots of comments on, if you are just new, then speak to your sponsor and they'll comment. Ask some of your friends to comment on a couple of the posts. So anything that looks like it's got lots of interaction, you can just bump that to the top of the group. Make sure you're posting really good, clear, individual pictures. We've talked about real life products. And, you know, learn as much as you can. We're all here to help and support you. Once you've got the basics down, it's really, really simple, and it's really, really fun to do this now. Follow the simple system. All the things we've talked about work. They make a massive difference for you. The best times to post are early in the morning, late at night, weekends, and any other time of the day. Any time is great, but peak times are early mornings, late at night, and weekends. But I would post in the day as well. And always check your stock levels before you post your products. Outside of Facebook, you've got loads of other platforms. You are not limited to just Facebook. You can sell on Shop, you can sell on eBay, Amazon, Gumtree, and anywhere else that you can think of. There's loads of different online platforms that you can use. Use them all. You've got some brilliant rewards in your first couple of months to really help you get off to a fast start and to get plenty of catalogues into your hands. Because although you may not have wanted to go door to door with catalogues, you don't have to. You can see, after we've covered the first bit of the training here, that your online customers are going to want your catalogues. You're going to want to give them out to your online customers, and you're going to want to give them to your friends and family. So the more you've got, the more orders you can get. You can leave them in like the local hairdressers and all those places as well, are really popular. So in your first 30 days, you want to get £150 of orders straight away. And if you do the things that we've just mentioned, you should get that £150 in orders very quickly. And when you put that order on, you will be invited to select 50 free catalogues, which is fantastic. You've got loads then to be working with. And it doesn't stop there. Increase that order to £600. So get those catalogues you've just got working for you. Keep doing all your online posting. Get all those other apps working as well. And if you get £600 in your first 30 days, you are going to be invited to choose another 100 catalogues, which is, again, brilliant. And you get that same opportunity with another £600 in month 2 to get another 100 catalogues as well. So your welcome rewards are your first little target to aim for. Why not? They're worth a lot of money, and they're worth a lot of new customers to you as well. Why buy them when you can get them for free? So we want to help you do that as quickly as possible. You earn different profit margins on the different product ranges that we have. On our Clean Easy main book and our collections books, you earn 21% of the retail price, which is mega. On the K-Life, you earn 15% of the retail price. And every week we have internet specials, which are cheap items that they're selling off, low stock, but very popular. And you pick up 10% retail price of any of the internet specials. So knowing those different profit margins, I would suggest to you that when you're choosing the products to advertise, I wouldn't just advertise K-Life, and I certainly wouldn't just advertise internet specials, because you get a lot more profit from our Clean Easy main book and our collection specials. So make sure you've got a really good mix of all of those products going into your shops. If you just sold internet specials and you did £780 in 4 weeks, you'd earn just over £105. You'd earn £157 of that same amount of orders as K-Life, and you'd double it and earn £210 if those orders were coming from Clean Easy and special offers. So you can see the difference there. So make sure you're maximising on your profit. Another great way for you to increase the amount of money you're going to make as well is through the team building. If you had 10 other people in your team that were selling £250 a week in orders, your income would be over £1,200 a month part-time. What sort of a difference would an extra £1,200 a month coming in for you every 4 weeks make? That's an amazing holiday or two. That's a fantastic new car. That's some massive home improvements. It's a huge amount of money, isn't it? And it's absolutely doable for anyone as quickly as you want to build it. And there's lots of different ways that we build our team. We've already mentioned your selling group and making sure you've got an advertisement in there. So as people are looking and shopping, they know that you're recruiting. We've had loads of people join our team just by letting them know what we're doing and asking them if they know anybody. Not even directly asking them, but asking them who do they know. And we've got some fantastic people in our team that have come from that. And then your own profile. Remember that people are going to be watching you. To share some excitement on your profile about what you're doing and let people know that you are recruiting. And then we do loads of advertising. All those buy and sell groups that you're selling products in, we also recruit lots of distributors through them. You might have joined us through that as well, so you already know that that works. So your sponsor can help you with some little adverts that you can use and that you can share on Facebook. We absolutely pride ourselves in the Shooting Stars Group on giving you massive support in your business. Although you're in business for yourself, you are not in business by yourself. You've got us, you've got the whole Shooting Stars Group, you've got the wider team, you've got Clean Easy, and loads of events still going on for you every single day in this business. We personally run a weekly team catch-up webinar every Tuesday at 9 o'clock, so you can log on, you can meet up with some of the team on there, you can get some training, you can ask questions, you can have a laugh with everybody, you can see all the weekly team success. So do pencil those in your diary, they're free to watch. Do pencil them in your diary so you can make sure you keep that Tuesday night free. You'll have daily contact with the person that's taught you into their business, and if they're really new, you'll also have the support from their upline. So you're not left on your own with somebody who's really new in the team. They're being fully supported as well. You'll have already been added to our team Facebook group, and you'll be invited to our team messenger chat. So there's lots of places where you can get help and support from. There's our Shooting Stars group there, and you can see our chat loop there as well. They're both really lively. You can have lots of banter, lots of fun in there, but also get lots and lots of help and support. So do make sure you're checking in there all the time so that you don't miss anything. The other support groups for you as well. We've got the Clean Easy official Facebook group, so you'll be added in there, so you'll keep up to date with all the news. We're also part of our wider team, Gavin Scott's group. Gavin and Bonnie have been in the business for 25 years. They earn over £40,000 a month, Clean Easy, and Gavin's always sharing lots of useful, helpful information in his group, so you'll be invited to become a member of that as well. We've also got monthly workshops that are happening around the country. Harvey and I run one here in Derbyshire, and I know lots of you attend that. We also attend events in the south. There's events that run in Scotland, there's events that run in Ireland, there's events that run in Yorkshire, in Wales, there's events that run up and down the country. So we will help you find where your nearest one is, and we highly recommend you getting on to monthly workshops, because it gives you the opportunity to meet other distributors, to get the social proof that you need that this business works so that you can make it work, and to just grow your skill set so that you become confident and you become competent in what it is you're doing. And as you become more confident, your income will grow as well. And you know, we've made loads of friends up and down the country by getting them onto these workshops. The company runs some fantastic seminars 3 times a year. They have a fantastic summer one in Cheltenham, and then we have a New Year and a Christmas one at the Birmingham ICC. And they are brilliant events. You'll be invited to those. You'll get your first one completely free of charge, and we all meet up there as a team. And they are absolutely fantastic and a definite must-attend event. So that's everything from us, guys. It leaves me just to wish you absolutely every success with your business. Stick at it. It won't build in 24 hours, but if you just stick at it and do a little bit daily to build your business up, I tell you, you'll look back in a few weeks, a few months, or like us, a few years, wonder where the time has gone, but be so thankful for that you've got stuck in, and to see how it can make a massive life-changing difference to where you are right now. So a massive welcome from myself and Harvey. We look forward to seeing you on the webinar, seeing you at a local event, and if we can do anything at all to help and support you, we're here. Please, please do get in touch, and we'll see you soon. Bye.